Federal judge lifted the freeze on President Trump's buyout plan for federal workers, allowing the administration to advance its plan to shrink the federal workforce. The Trump administration says at least 65,000 workers applied. Within hours of that ruling, the administration closed the offer to other workers. Democratic Congressman Mike Levin of Dana Point joins us live right now from Washington to talk about that and other issues. Congressman, great to see you.
Good to see you, Alex. Thank you.
What do you make of this?
Well, I'm quite concerned because this buyout that was done by Doge, which I think is destruction of government by Elon, really was done without any consultation from Congress. There was no appropriation of funds, and there was no normal process. For example, when Bill Clinton was president, he worked with Congress. They had the Reinventing Government initiative with Vice President Gore, and they did a buyout of $25,000 back in 1994, but they actually got the funds appropriated. They went the normal course of business, and that didn't happen at all. So I'm very concerned that this buyout isn't going to really happen, that these employees are going to be left with nothing. And my understanding is they've signed away their rights in the event that they don't get the buyout package that they think they're going to be receiving. So it's, I think, just another example of Elon Musk and the Trump administration really just running roughshod over the legislative branch. There really is not a respect for the legislative branch as a co-equal branch of government. The Article 1 power of the purse is something that has not been challenged like this in 50 years. Richard Nixon tried. And then Congress came back, Republicans and Democrats alike, and passed the Impoundment Control Act of 1974 that the Supreme Court upheld in a 7-1 decision in 1975. So Congress needs to reassert its Article 1 responsibility. And I implore my Republican friends to remember that they, too, are a co-equal branch of government. And someday Donald Trump's not going to be president anymore, Alex. And the question that I have for them is, when a Democrat is president, do they want those guardrails and those checks and balances to be shredded?
So listen here, man. Y'all had the power for more than 12 out of the past 12 years. Y'all had it for 8. Out of the past 16 years, y'all had it for 12. So majority of what's really going on in the government for the past 2 decades almost has been under the Democratic watch. Not saying that y'all did a terrible job, but y'all definitely didn't do a great job. Y'all could have definitely done better. Y'all could have definitely been more transparent to the people, because if we knew, if the majority of us knew that we could be saving on taxes, saving on interest rates, saving on groceries and gas and all this stuff that adds up for an everyday American, if we knew that we could be saving on these specific things that are killing normal people because of our government is too big, and we're paying too much to our government, I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. Everybody would be like, well, yeah, that makes sense. And that's what the majority of people voted for this go around. They wanted smaller government. They wanted less spending in the government. They wanted more taxes being returned to the American people. And now that Elon, they like to say Elon is evil. I disagree, but we'll see. They like to say that Elon is now taking over the government and he's doing it for his own well-being. And I disagree with that. I think that he's actually looking into stuff. He's bringing to the table what he's finding, and we are saying how we feel about it regardless. Because it's getting posted on public stations. It's being posted on X. It's being posted on their website. All the stuff that he's finding. And people are just mad because they don't like the fact that he's exposing all this stuff that's been going on for the past few years. It's crazy to me how it works.
If I'm hearing you right, you're not necessarily against the idea of a buyout. You're just against the way that the buyout is being done.
Well, I think that we didn't even have the discussion in the Congress, Alex, but we all want efficiency. I, in particular, do not want to see bureaucracy for bureaucracy's sake. But there is a way to go about this when you have a very close majority in the Congress, as the Republicans do in the House. They should try to work with Democrats to get things done. But instead, what we have is the executive really just disregarding the legislative branch. And my concern is, are they going to disregard the courts next?
Yeah. And when you say Article 1, without making this a law school thing, let's go back to the Schoolhouse Rocks thing. For everybody, a reminder, Article 1 says that all spending is supposed to come from the U.S. House of Representatives. That's where it's all supposed to originate before it goes to the Senate, before it goes to the White House, all the rest of it. It's the House's job. And you can't just do spending from other branches. And that's your concern. So you're on the Appropriations Committee, which is at the origin of the spending. All spending in the House got to come out of appropriations. So what are you all going to do about it? And because the Republicans have a majority, and a lot of them are supporting what Musk is doing.
Well, we're going to appeal to them in private and in public, and we're going to fight like crazy. We're going to do so with all the legislative tools that we have, with the procedural tools that we have. We're going to...
Y'all, they just want to fight. What about the solutions, big dog? Why y'all trying to fight? Why y'all trying to ignore the fact that this is what people actually wanted? This is what people are voted for. This is what they put Trump in there for. This is what Trump signed up Elon Musk for. So why are you trying to fight now? Why is there an issue? That raises bells to a lot of us here. Like, why are you guys fighting so hard for something that we ask for? Something that you agreed with, that you want efficiency. If you say you want efficiency, how come you are fighting even though we're trying to make this thing more efficient? This is why they say a lot of these politicians are corrupt. I'm not saying this guy right here is corrupt, Mike Levine, but I'm just saying this is why they say a lot of people are corrupt when it comes to politics.
To support litigants who are out there trying to do what they can in the court system, and ultimately through communication and mobilization. And I really just hope that Republicans remember they want to raise the debt ceiling. They want to get a spending bill across the finish line. If we can't come to an agreement by March 14th, the government will shut down. Republicans control the House. Republicans control the Senate. Republicans control the White House. Republicans need to avoid this government shutdown, and they ought to do it on their own. And if they can't, then we're going to have a discussion with them. But we're not going to just do whatever they want. We are going to negotiate for the good of the American people, and the kind of cuts that they're proposing to Medicaid and to food and to those who are most vulnerable in our society, Alex, so that they can pay for a massive tax cut for billionaires like Elon Musk, that's not going to fly with us.
They keep bringing up only Elon Musk like they don't have billionaires on their side getting the same tax cuts. Sick and tired of these people sometimes. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. It's so hypocritical. I got George Soros, one of the richest men on the planet of the earth. Like, seriously. Stop talking about just Elon Musk. If y'all are talking about rich, talk about all of the rich. Not just the rich of the Republican Party. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know y'all's down in the comments below. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate y'all viewership, and I appreciate all the love that you guys been showing me lately. Man, thank you again. I appreciate it, man. Hit that like button. for y'all boy. Hit that subscribe button if y'all are new. Till next time, it's your boy Dgotsauce, man. Peace.